everybody, my name is Grace Battle and I'm here on day 5 of our 7-day series of my restorative stretching video. Here's my co-pilot Christine. Thank you so much for being here. Today we're focusing on range. We've already been here. We started on range on day 1. Today we're doing the same but different movements. We're focusing on really opening up our muscles and stretching them out. Let's get started. Each movement is going to be about 30 seconds to a minute, give or take. We're going to start on our bottoms today. So you're going to come down into a seated position. This is an interesting one to try and articulate. You're going to follow Christy's moves. So you're going to bring one foot on the inner thigh, the other leg's going to be out. So with the leg that's sticking out, you're going to just lift it off the floor slightly. You're going to lean back on your hands, balance and position yourself as whatever works for you. You're going to lift that knee off the floor just a smidge and back down. You're going to really dig into your hip flexors while we're doing this. So you're going to notice how my knee is coming off the ground. If you can go higher, you can go higher. If you can barely lift it off the ground, totally fine. Everybody's bodies are different, so just go with what feels right. Easier said than done sometimes, so I have to articulate that just do what feels right. And we've got about 5 more of these. We're really digging into that hip flexor. Start to feel that hip flexor burn. And last one. So from here, you're going to stay in this position. You're going to start walking your hands back. Slowly. If you cannot come all the way down, do not come all the way down. You can rest on your forearms. Perfect. If your knee doesn't touch the floor, beautiful. That's fine. It's going to be the most exquisite hip flexor stretch that you probably ever felt. Now, if you start to feel this like it's bugging your knee, how's your knee doing?
My knee's fine.
If it starts to bug your knee, just lift your knee or push your foot out a little bit, right? So it's not as tight of a squeeze and tight of a range. If you need to come out of the position and reposition yourself, please do that. Listen to your body. Like I said, she's feeling a really good stretch all the way from her knee, up her quad, into her hip flexor, up into her abdominals. It's a beautiful move. We're going to stay here for 10 more seconds and then we're going to switch into the other side. Every time when I first learned this move, I wasn't sure of how my body would respond. But once we're done with this particular day, day 5, please give me some feedback. Let me know, because this is one of my favorite things. Stretching out your hip flexors, beautiful thing. So slowly we're going to come out of the position, however you can get that done, and we're going to switch sides. So your left leg is now touching your inner thigh. Your right leg is positioned in the outward position. And from here, you're going to lift that right leg up and down. Same thing that we just did on that one side, we're doing on the other side. And now we're going to dig in. Nothing was really making the side to where we can during this time. So you should have a free, fresh hip flexor muscle ready to go into action. How you feeling down there?
Good.
Yes. Great. We're going to be here for about 10 more seconds. Lovely. I'm working her really hard. She's been going at it. We're on day 5. And she's been working so hard for my team. Thank you so much. And last one right here. And now we'll just like the other side. We're going to slowly walk our way back. If you can't completely come all the way back, that's fine. Notice the difference in each side. Now one side usually always feels harder or tighter or more restricted to get that whole range of motion. Now what I'm noticing is this side feel easier?
My right side's always tighter.
This side feels tighter.
Yeah.
See? So one side always feels tighter. One side is always doing this. This is the whole thing of like the whole muscular imbalance. Everybody has muscular imbalances. Now, whether it leads to injury or not, that is depending on the person. But everybody has a tighter side. The tighter side is just signifying that that side is overcompensating for her left side. So there's some sort of muscular imbalance on her left side to where her right side's doing more work. This is totally normal. This is why everything in this program is suited to really lengthen and balance our muscles overall. We're doing everything. We're doing a movement to routine, and then we're doing that opposite movement to counterbalance that fatigue that we just put on that series of muscles. And seconds here. Good. And we're just beautiful job. You're going to go on your hands and knees. That was a wonderful job. And we're going into count up. You've been here before. Your hands are stacked underneath your shoulders. Your knees are stacked underneath your hips. From here, you're going to tuck your chin in, arch your back, and separate the shoulder blades. Really pulling your shoulder blades apart. And after that, you're going to drop your belly down, take a gaze up towards the ceiling, and squeeze your shoulder blades together like you're trying to hold a pencil between them. And then you're going to slowly keep doing that in the flow movement as your body feels the right way to do it. Fast, slow, everybody moves at a different pace, and that's okay. That's what makes us so great. I have trained so many people, I've taught so many classes doing these same movements, and everyone's always different, and that's the glory of this. There's no nitpicking, it's listening to your body and doing what feels the best for you. We're going to go ahead and do one more full movement, dropping that belly down, looking great. I have such a good co-pilot, I'm so happy. And from here, relax. Beautiful. You're going to stand up on 2 feet. Today's all about range of motion, stretching the muscles. You're going to come onto the mat, step out wide as you possibly can, and as comfortably as possibly can. From here, you're going to hinge at your hips and reach for the floor. This is just going to be a nice hamstring stretch. Your legs are locked out. If they're not, that's fine. That just means they're a little bit tighter than normal. I can preach that all day. I have tight hamstrings as much as I do. I just always have tight hamstrings. You're going to relax your head down, relax your neck, and you're going to shake your head yes and no, side to side, up and down. Good. Beautiful. You should feel a nice stretch in your hamstrings. Very good. And we're here for about 5 more seconds. How you doing?
Good.
And go ahead and slowly vertebrae by vertebrae stand on up. Good. See, everybody's got to do what their body feels necessary to do. From here, the next movement is we're going to do a standing tick-tock. So from here, she's going to bring her arms out wide, her thumbs pointed backwards, and she's just going to give a little press, so just a little bit of a movement back towards the back of the wall. Okay, we're going to activate her delts, her scapula, everything, all of her back muscles and her traps are activated. And we got 3, 2, 1. Now we're going into a Y position. Same thing. We're pointing towards the back of the room like we're directing traffic. Thumbs out, thumbs in, doesn't matter. Whatever feels right to your body. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Arms up, straight, up and down. Beautiful. Same thing. We're just pressing back towards the back of the room. These are very subtle movements, but enough to really activate your upper thoracic region. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful job. You can shake your arms out a little bit. Feeling good. You're going to come onto your knees. We are going into a kneeling groin. So what that means, I'm going to have you face that way. Is you're going to step your right foot forward. Good. And you're going to just bring your chest up high. Relax your arms to the side, and you're going to feel a nice stretch. This is probably top 5 moves. I've said this throughout our series about my favorite movements, but this is definitely one of them. Her hip flexor is getting such a nice stretch. I know we did the active goddess earlier when we were lifting that knee up and then walking back and laying down on our backs. This is second best to that. I mean, they're all great. Beautiful. We got 5 more seconds. And then you're going to switch sides. So come back onto your knees. Extend the left leg forward. Very good. How does that feel?
Good.
Yeah, this is such a good one. This is such a good runner's move. If you're a runner, if you're anybody, if you're in an office, if you're sitting all day driving, like this is such a good, easy way to open up your hips and give your hip flexors that length and that stretch that it needs. We all need it. Everything is in our hips. Our hips are the culprit of so many different imbalances and injuries that happen. People just don't realize it. So I'm here to tell you that that's what it is. And we're going to come on out of it. You're going to stand up on your feet. That was it for today. Thank you, Chrissy, the best co-pilot. Thank you. And that's the end of day 5. We've got 2 more days, you guys. So happy to see you here. So happy to see you guys for the next 2 days. Namaste.